One day, a beggar was passing by. Suddenly, he got very hungry. After going some distance, he saw a house with a huge gate. He was very happy to think that he would be able to eat something interesting today, because this is a house of a rich person. Thinking about it, he said to the gateman of the house, would he give something to eat to this hungry man? The gateman said, okay, you wait outside. I asked madam. The beggar said, okay bro. When the doorman went in, the beggar saw a very beautiful dog in a big cage. A plate with a lot of meat is placed in front of him. He was more happy to see it. The beggar thought to himself, if he gave so much meat to the dog, then he would give me a lot of good food. Meanwhile, when gateman went to the housekeeper and told about giving food to the beggar, then the housekeeper got angry with him and said, does food fall from the sky and you have to give food whenever you want? Your work is standing at the gate, why did you come here? And if you leave work in this way, then you have to say goodbye from this job and my house. He had to listen so much. When he came to ask for a little food, madam insulted him a lot. The gateman was very troubled. He was saddened by thinking that the beggar is sitting hungry. How can he go and tell him what will happen if you see such a big house, they don't have enough food to feed you in one meal? Thinking, he came to the beggar and said, brother, they are rich people, they eat less food to keep their body healthy. So less food is cooked, so there is no food to give you. After saying this, he took out 5 tikka from his pocket and said, I have this much money, buy some food and eat it. The beggar was upset. He took the house guard's money and raised his hands and prayed, O Allah, who gave me what he had, to satisfy my hunger, make him rich in this world and the hereafter. Saying this he left. After some time, the gateman luckily won the first prize of a lottery. He started a business with that money, and within a few days he had a lot of money. With that money, he built an ashram, where helpless, orphans, elderly people lived. Meanwhile, the master of the house, where he worked, died suddenly. All children are busy with their own families. The ruler of the house became a burden to everyone. All of them left him in that gateman's hermitage. After coming, she saw that the one-time guard of his house is the owner of this hermitage. What a cruel irony of fate, that day's beggar lives in this hermitage. Dear audience, the story really surprises us, doesn't it? There are things we can learn and understand from the story. Most people are arrogant by nature. They neglect the poor a lot. Even if you have the capacity, you don't help the helpless poor people. Such actions will not bring good results for us at all. If we show kindness to a helpless person, help him according to our ability, then Allah will send mercy to us in return. If we lead our life arrogantly, do injustice to someone, then the punishment will be assigned to us from Allah. Man has to suffer the consequences of his actions. So, we all should conduct ourselves well, help others as much as possible, and always be engaged in good works.